So how is everything and how have you been?
So far, so good. I've been some rest.
What do you say, rest?
Sleeping.
As far as now, you are a member of parliament.
We are in recess.
Oh.
We are in recess, sleeping and doing other things. So prepare for yourself at the end of the day.
What do you do? We don't get to hear you so much, the representatives of the army, and the flow of parliament in committees. I would love to see you, General Elwelu, asking people questions on COSASE committee, public accounts, but we don't get to hear you guys so much. What goes wrong in parliament?
For us, we are there, first of all, to understand what our colleagues do, the politicians.
Okay.
But also to get to know in details the affairs of the country around, because that's a National Assembly and almost everything happens there. But it's very important for us to always interact with the political counterparts.
The colleagues in the political life.
Because in our history has not been very good between the politicians and the military.
Really?
Sure, you know the history of Uganda. And our being there is about to bridge that gap. They should see us as their own, and we should see them as our own, and that together, this is our country, and we are working for the good of this country.
You're both serving the same country?
Same country, because we don't have a different countries.
The same goal.
It's about the same goal. So it is good for us to be there and know each other, understand each other, even quarrel with each other in the corridors there. See, but you see, why did you say this? So
where need be you pull collars?
Where did we pull collars? And I said, okay, we finish it like that. I think it's healthy that somebody raises up in the parliament and raises a point of order against a general.
Do you go to parliament personally as
sure.
Elwelu?
Yes, yeah, sure. I'm always there. And when they shut you down there, okay, you sit down. You don't run around. You sit down.
How would you describe your tour of duty as an MP?
It has been quite a good experience. I try to understand, but how do these people think? They're thinking, for us in the military, when something comes up, we said, okay, where are we going? This is where we are going. And how do we get there? That's all. But there, as you try to raise this is now something we must take on. Somebody comes up that, no, there is this. So you spend almost 1 hour saying this one is saying this one is saying this, and at the end of the day, you have done nothing. This is not how we work. So, but we try to understand and listen and try to say, but what is happening here?
So would you love to be there for another term?
For us, it is not about loving to be there. It is a deployment.
Okay.
It's just a deployment. Say they are okay. They normally get us. I didn't know that I was in the list of those who are supposed to.
You woke up one day. They told
you.
They
woke up. We say we go for our electoral college. Go to Bombo today. There's election of MPs, and then the president comes up with the list. Reads the list. There is no campaign. You are not supposed to know that you are there. And then from there, I said, vote. These are the people. They bring 20 names, they want 7 men and 3 women.
That is 25. That's how the list for UPDF MPs is.
Yes, you don't get to know it up to the time the president reads it.
Okay.
And then,
but with the way they work, are you bored? Basing on comparing on how you used to work in the military,
the way
does Parliament bore you?
Surely it It is so disturbing to me. Because really, you see, you spend a whole day talking nothing.
Okay.
Point of order, procedure. Procedure is not procedure. You see, but what is this now? Somebody wants to bring something, but say, let me a point of procedure, because the point of procedure now supersedes everything. So he said,
so you keep
so even the presiding officer has to say, okay, procedure, finished. But when you listen to the procedure, but I said, which procedure is this one now?
You're not proceeding.
There's no proceeding.
Yes, so, in the military, you
said, no, we don't have time to waste. There is no time.
Okay.
Because it's about saving lives. That's all. You waste time, you're finished.
You have served this country in different capacities. Which one do you think would have been the hardest or the simplest in your capacities?
There is nothing simple in the military. I have not found, from the time I was a private, everything is a challenge and a sacrifice. If you think being a general is a privilege, then you are not in the right place.
Okay.
It is the worst challenge that you can ever meet. So there is no saying this, okay, military is about facing the challenges of
at all levels?
At all levels.
I'm imagining a deputy CDF with a convoy, nice car, escorts, and
you don't know the stress we have in those convoys.
Really?
First of all, your phone.
Where all of us have to
you think we are happy to be running around. You are trying to catch up with this one. You are doing our phones. You don't switch off your phone. Our phones throughout the night, 24 hours a day. How many a month? 360 what days a year? They are on. They are on. You see this? Now, when
because you're deputy CDF.
Because you're deputy CDF, you're what? You can't unless, but if you're deputy CDF in some armies, you enjoy yourself, but not in the UPDF. UPDF, you cannot. There's no time. We are not yet there.
You really don't look bad. You look healthy.
Being healthy does not mean that there are no challenges. And back I need to look healthy. Because you cannot run around when you are sick, when you are hungry. You must be fit and healthy. And that is the most important thing.
How do you balance being a pastor and an army man?
I'm not a pastor. I'm not a pastor. I am a messenger of the Most High.
Okay.
The God of Israel.
So how do you balance the two?
It is a calling. And even being in the army,
it is also
he called me. He said in 86.
That's when you became...
That's when I joined the army. I just had some at night said, this is the time for you to join the army. When the NRA reached our place, to Boi, I felt something said, it is now time. And that is when I went to Soroti. Joined from there. And then started my journey from Soroti to Kapelebyong to Kotido, Kabong, Karenga, Orom Namkora.
That time it was easy. Today I have been covering the ongoing recruitment. You have to present academic papers, you must be healthy enough, you must be...
let me tell you, these days, these ones of these days are job seekers. For us that time, first of all, I joined, there was no salary.
You're discouraging.
No, let me tell you, these ones, most of them are just job seekers. It's not about a calling. For some of us, we are called to serve this country, with or without pay. These ones, you don't pay them one day, and you see whether they will be there tomorrow.
But why wouldn't you pay them? How would you want
to pay? The military,
they must survive.
The military is not about payment, because nobody can pay for my life. Because I put my life in line. I'm ready to give it up for this country. Can you pay for that? If I said, now, you, Michael, let me give you some 100 billion here, but allow me to shoot you dead, will you accept?
Let me think about it.
No, tell me, will you accept? To be honest, that this is the 100 billion, but this is the bullet to finish you. Will you accept?
We talk about it.
No, you talk about it now. You see, you talk about it. For us, where there is death is where we run to. When you, Michael, is running away. When you're running away from death, we run to where death is. Can you pay for that? Look at our colleagues now who are in Congo. Can you pay for those who have died there? Those who are dying in Somalia. Can you pay for that?
Of course, life has no spare.
You cannot. You cannot pay for that. So that's why for us, whether with or you pay me or don't pay me, I am there.